Welcome to Nameless Debate Radio, where radioactivity is contagious. You can join us in broadening our minds on the Nameless Debates Discord via the link below, and even feature here yourself, if you've got what it takes.
And if you wanted to use government money in order to fund people so that they could go into that industry and have success with an industry in order to
What happens if they fail?
Then I would say that is a failure of the person themselves making poor economic decisions.
Oh, I would agree, but the government is encouraging people to go into this industry and therefore fail.
And what reason would the government have for people what reason would the government have for trying to get people to go into that industry?
It doesn't really matter.
It 100% matters.
The reason doesn't matter. The consequences are the same.
Okay, and the consequences are always avoidable.
No, not all consequences are avoidable. That speaks to, I think, a larger defect within your character.
All consequences are avoidable.
Yes, consequences are avoidable.
Yeah,
not all consequences.
Be avoidable.
Yes, all consequences.
All consequences
I think that says
avoidable. Okay, Crambo.
And if you're thinking about death is not a consequence rather than a some sort of freedom.
No, but I don't even know what to say to you guys.
Okay.
God may not exist.
Crambo, you are not listening.
Spiritualism may not exist, but
all consequences are avoidable. That's a hot
take, is a
man.
freedom, not a consequence.
Okay, 1 sec. Okay, Crambot. I'm going to say this again. All consequences are avoidable, but that doesn't mean that they will be avoidable. Sorry. So all consequences are avoidable. You can avoid all of the consequences, but that doesn't mean that they will be avoidable. Do you see the distinction?
No, I don't think that all consequences are avoidable.
Okay, name a consequence of government subsidies that you don't think is avoidable.
No, I'm talking in general. I don't think all consequences are avoidable.
All right, so right now, let's say you steal a cookie. All right, you take one cookie out. That's all. All right, one cookie out of the cookie jar. It doesn't look like you took any cookies out. All right. You just avoided the consequence. Alright, let's say you killed someone. You dispose of the body. You throw it into the ocean. And it's not found until after you die. Consequence avoided.
No.
Yes.
Well, actually, yes. It like that is very much plausible.
You're avoiding a legal consequence, not avoiding other consequences.
Well, let's say you go to the park and you punch someone in the face. Everyone sees you run away.
Why are you using crimes? I'm talking.
Why don't you put forward an example, Cramboat? Why don't you?
Yeah, why don't you put forward an example?
Okay. You put water on an object. That object is wet. That consequence is...
Sorry.
Okay, now is that object permanently wet?
That's not what I said.
No, it's not what you said. I'm asking you whether or not...
It's irrelevant.
No, it's not.
I kind of agree with Cram here. That was kind of irrelevant.
Well, no. Because if you then dry out the object so it's no longer wet, then that consequence of it being wet is avoided.
No, it was still wet at the time. That's irrelevant.
Well, you could put plastic wrap on the object.
Then the plastic wrap would be wet.
Put plastic wrap on the plastic wrap.
That plastic wrap would be wet.
Alright, put a waterproof plastic wrap.
The waterproof plastic will be wet.
The waterproof plastic wrap would be wet.
Yeah, waterproof means it doesn't let water through. There's still water on the surface. It's still wet.
Okay, what if you put a giant heater all around the object?
It can still be wet.
Okay, so so you're telling
Like
me
you don't understand.
Okay,
some things are unavoidable consequences. Like if you do, why will happen? Like
it's so fun. So if I put a giant like heat bubble around the thing, then that means it's gonna be wet, even if the water is evaporating before it can even get on the object.
Then the heated air will be wet. You can't avoid it. There are some things that you cannot avoid.
I don't think you know what wet means.
Having water touch it.
Water doesn't touch the air; it goes through the air. But
Water doesn't touch the air. Adderite 2K18.
No.
There's no such thing.
There's
Water doesn't touch
water
the air.
goes. No,
Yeah, because
you see,
touch air.
the water particles, all right, they merge through the air particles, all right.
Water doesn't touch the air.
No, it doesn't touch the air because
I don't know what to say to you.
Air is not touchable.
Nothing can touch air.
No, nothing can touch air because that's not how air works.
Yeah.
Hold up.
As a matter of fact, you can never touch anything. There always has to be space between atoms.
You're still able to touch things. But the thing is, when it comes to something like air, there is no touching of air. Like that's not how the element of air works.
It always moves out of the way.
Yeah, so you cannot touch something like air.
That is dumb.
No, it is not.
Okay. Give us another example then, Cramboat.
No, I think no. What air? What?
We have this. Oh my god.
Oh.
I think you've only proven your ignorance to me.
No, we haven't. You've proven your ignorance to us.
We have told you that air is not touchable.
Here, what's
Like the air is not going to be wet. Coupled with the fact that if the water isn't existent, then if something doesn't exist because it's evaporated, ergo disappeared, then the water isn't touching the air. Because evaporation means that the water no longer exists. So there is no water to touch the air. Because
I don't even know what to say to you right now, dude. Like,
oh, sorry.
Like if your goal was to just say something so absurd that it just threw me off, and I just can't discuss more, you succeeded.
Okay, well, my bad that my understanding of the periodic table of elements is better than yours.
Look in the chat. Look in Tavern Text chat, dude. I don't. Dude, I don't know what to say to you at this point. I don't know.
Okay, well, I have a Lamau. I have no interest in engaging in such nonsense. But there is no disproving of it.
You know, we should move down, and you should ask Julius about that.
Okay, well, my bad that your understanding of the periodic table of elements.
No, I want you to explain this to Julius and Stacy. Can we do that?
Sure.
You cut out.
Can we explain this to the guys in the other chat?
You know what? Sure. Let's go down.
All right, let's do it.
As we do that, because I'm absolutely done with this conversation. Once we do that, I'm going to go because there's obviously no moving yourself from your laissez-faire capitalistic world. So let's do.
Okay.
This.
Well, we'll
Oh boy. Well, folks, that pretty much does it.
Thank you for listening. Like, share, subscribe, and join us in the Nameless Debates Discord. We hope to see you there.